fact that we can even program our minds to learn something, to do something automatically, and to focus on something, to manifest. Law of attraction, big miracle, of course. I talk about that a lot on this channel. So find a way to... Hello everyone, my name is Monica and thank you so much for coming to our Lightworker community. Today's video is titled, Everything is a Miracle. Today I woke up and I randomly thought about one of my favorite quotes, and it's by Albert Einstein, and it's where he says, there are only two ways to live our life. One as though nothing is a miracle, the other as though everything is a miracle. And that got me thinking about so many different miracles that we have in our own existence, just in nature, for example, every single day. Sometimes I still reflect on the fact that the sun comes up every single day without fail for, I'm guessing, at least thousands of years. I don't know how long the earth has been around, but for a long, long time without fail. Like, if there's one thing you can count on in your life, it's that the sun will always come up. And I think that's something that most of us don't really think about. We just kind of take it for granted. I mean, the sun does so much for us. It grows our plants, it keeps us healthy with vitamin D, it gives us sunshine and light so that we can see during the day, and I don't know, it's a miracle. The sun is a miracle. The moon coming up every night as well is a miracle, and all the phases of the moon I think are pretty miraculous as well, how it never fails to always keep cycling through the phases. The fact that so many different types of trees and flowers and plants grow all over the world, including a lot of our fruits and our vegetables that grow on trees and in the ground. I think it's a miracle every time I get into a vehicle and the fact that it runs. I don't really understand how airplanes or ships work, but I find that a miracle as well. Or all of the appliances that we have in our house, such as our refrigerators and our stoves and our microwaves and TVs and washing machines and dryers. It's amazing that we have all of these robots essentially that are doing work for us, and they usually work for years and years without us really having to do a whole lot of maintenance on them or even really care for them. That to me is a huge miracle. Babies being born, whether it's human or animals, all of that is really miraculous. Of course, most people would agree on that. The fact that we have a conscious and a subconscious. So when you first learn to drive, for instance, you have to consciously really pay attention to everything you're doing. You have to pay attention to how you're holding the wheel, which pedal is the brake and which one is the gas, and of like every single thing around you. But then when you get really comfortable at driving, it's kind of like your subconscious takes over and you can almost be on autopilot, not really paying total attention to what is going on around you or what you're doing. Be having like a lot of deep thoughts in your head that you're just kind of really focused on, but you'll still most likely, if you see someone crossing or an animal crossing last minute, you'll still like brake really hard instantly, like that reaction that's all happening in your subconscious. Basically, like your subconscious starts to drive in a sense. Like the more you learn how to do something consciously, then you just kind of can do it without really thinking about it subconsciously. Like that is so cool to me. And the fact that we don't have to think about breathing, for instance, or our heart pumping blood throughout our entire bodies, or blinking, or swallowing. Those are just kind of things that our body automatically does for us. Like we can be conscious of it, and we can feel our heartbeat and we can feel our breathing, but pretty much we don't have to think about it. The fact that we dream, I think dreams are incredible, and that is definitely a miracle. And the fact that when it rains, it comes down to the earth, it waters everything, and then some of it still evaporates back into the clouds, and then it recycles itself and comes back down. That is sustainable. That is pretty cool. The fact that we have oceans and mountains, birds that can fly and also sing. The fact that our bodies just grow for us, like our teeth fall out and come back with new teeth, and our bodies get taller and they get bigger, and our brains develop, and the fact that we're like computers where we can just learn so much information and retain so much information. The fact that we can even program our minds to learn something, to do something automatically, and to focus on something, to manifest. Law of attraction, big miracle, of course. I talk about that a lot on this channel. And one of the biggest miracles of all is just love. Love, being able to love ourselves, being able to love other people, being able to love life in general, to love plants, animals, nature. And the fact that we are beings of love and light. That is a miracle to me. Love is just so strong and so powerful. I don't know if we'll ever really fully understand it. As much as we try to break it down scientifically and analyze it, it's just one of those things that can inspire us to do things that we never thought we could do, and to even be heroic and save the ones we love, or protect the ones we love, and take care of the ones we love. So my challenge for you today is to start recognizing more miracles in your life. No matter how simple they may seem, it just seems like as a species we tend to take for granted a lot of things in our life. We tend to overlook a lot of things as being a miracle, or just being grateful that they exist. A lot of times people complain about being bored, and I'm one of those people. I pretty much never get bored. There's always something to do, see, discover, to learn. Especially with the internet, there's so much that you can learn from the internet. You can learn how to play instruments. You can do anything. Oh yeah, the internet, that's a huge miracle as well. That's crazy. So yeah, again, just look for those miracles in your life. It will really kind of start to reprogram your mind to attract more miracles, or things that you see as miracles, which will help raise your vibration and will help with your manifesting process. Plus, it'll just make you feel good and be more appreciative of this life, because we're all here for a reason. We all have a purpose. We all signed up to be here for something. So let's make it count. Let's make every day count, and really just soak in how cool and miraculous life is, even with these trying times right now with this pandemic going on. And a lot of people I know are very fearful and scared and stressed. But even in the midst of crisis, there's still beauty and there's still miracles going on in the world. All right, everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day or night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.